That's right. Today is June 13th, 2017. You are live on the air with the boss of Bitcoin. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. This is your boy BK. I got an action-packed show for you this evening. First of all, I want to give a shout out to all of our subscribers right now. We are at almost 3,000 subscribers. It's an amazing thing, y'all. We've only been on the air for a few weeks. I got a notification said that we are one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube, especially for cryptocurrency. So please, if this is your first time with us, you are now rocking with the best. Do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. That way you can see some of the other videos we did and how we gets down in this group. First of all, I need to give a shout out to myself because just a few days ago, I gave y'all a little update on a breakout I saw coming called Dash is Cash. We did this video a little bit ago. I'll send the link to you guys in the description. Give you a little alert for it. But what I saw in this chart was called a bullish reversal. We had two different trends, long-term support, short-term resistance. Long-term overcame the short-term. Long story short, if you bought Dash when we put that video out, you done already made a lot of money. But I got something to tell you. It's not gonna stop. So if you haven't watched that video, do yourself a favor, click back after this show, click back a few videos, watch that Dash is Cash and see how I'm able to break these charts down. You know, I've been able to, do a lot of successful trades, and that's one of the reasons why I put so much time into these videos is to teach you guys. It's really not that hard, especially using some of the methods that I do. So like I said, if it's your first time with us, you're now rocking with the best. Welcome to the money team. Let's get it. Ripple. What do y'all think about Ripple? Love it or hate it, it's here to stay. And if it's here to stay, then I'm here to get paid. I think Ripple is ready for breakout. Just like we saw with the Dash trade, we have a very long-term support channel meeting a short-term resistance. Just like Dash did 2 weeks ago, this thing is about to turn around, and the only difference is Ripple got a lot more momentum than Dash ever did. So when it spikes, it's going to spike big. This is the only cryptocurrency, guys, that had more than $2 billion come into it in just a few days. That's the power that this thing has. It's a very, very, very powerful currency. Right now, I think it's on sale. It's at a bargain. And you can see just in a couple minutes right before I put this video on, it tried to spike right now. So it, even in the last few minutes, it wanted to break out, but it's coming back down a little bit. It said, nah, BK has not done this video yet. He has not did the Ripple breakout video. Let's come back down. Let's give the people a chance to buy it. We know he got the best community on YouTube. Let's give his people a chance to buy it. So that's what we doing right now. Let's check out the chart. We gonna go back to trading view on a, I'm gonna go out to the 4, depending on how it look, I might do a 2 hour, I might do a 4 hour. This is trading view. I will have a link for you guys on this. Let's see if this works. If you live on the air in this chat rocking with me, That's the link for TradingView. Make sure you click that. I put a lot of charts on here. So some of the charts I'm not able to make videos for. I'm on charts, 12 hours a day sometimes. So, make sure you jump on this TradingView. You can get a lot of picks, before they even happen. I threw one up here for Naughty a few days ago. I think if you check the price when I put it, the price where it's at now, it definitely did what I said it was going to do. So let's get on to the party. XRP. Make sure if you in that chat, you know what I'm saying, I got it on the screen so I can multitask. So if you're in the chat, you got a question, a comment, just want to know more about the charts, need me to clarify something, make sure you leave that comment. I want to make this as interactive as possible. So, don't be shy. Shout out your country real quick. Like I said, we every day we get thousands of views on these videos. So this is you guys, I wanted to put you guys on the showcase to just let people see we really do have a community from all over the world. So if you in that chat right now, just shout out your country while I'm doing this chart, so people can see where you guys are from, how you rocking, and we can kind of introduce ourselves and get more formally acquainted. So with Ripple, like I said, I wanted to look at the 2-hour chart, and then I want to make sure that we are on a good exchange, because one of the things you'll notice with TradingView is they have different exchanges, and some of them, to be quite honest, don't have a lot of data. And if you remember what we did in our first Ripple video, you will remember that we said that Ripple was that floating eye symbol. And what we said that floating eye symbol was an area that you needed to watch because it was ready to make a move. If you recall that, got a lot of views. We threw that floating eye up there, and we said whenever it peaks over a line like that, you need to watch it. And sure enough, it broke down. It made a move, right? So, even if we take that same trend line, we can see that it held relatively close. Once it hit the top of that green, boom, broke down. We can even line it up right there with that on the bottom of that green channel. And the minute that red broke that channel, that's where it broke out at. So you can see the trend lines we draw are pretty good. What I'm going to do right now is just clear this one out so we can start from the beginning. We got Canada, Arizona, Northern California, Denver, Cali, West Coast. You know what I'm saying? They said the West Coast is the best coast. I put a little time in the Bay Area. Shout out to I'm from Cleveland, but I lived in San Fran, so I can say y'all held it down on the basketball game last night. That's okay. So shout out to Cali. I see Cali is big in the building right now. All right, let's make some money, y'all. Let's see what's going on with this chart. So first thing we do on Ripple is we got to make our trend line, guys. How do we do that? How do we make a trend line? We go high to low. And what I see right now, yeah, what is this, May 8th? This is going to be a pretty good chart. Yeah, let's do this. High to low. And the way, easiest way to do that is we look for the green to the orange. Bam, bam. And sometimes I think this is going to be a really clean chart, so I want to make sure I get right up on it, right where that green cross is at on both sides, and that way you can see what's happening. That is going down. So we just identify it, bam, here we go, downtrend. Now we need an uptrend. What does an uptrend look like? Well, just the same as we did the down, we need to find green above the orange. And normally, where you have one, where one of them ends, another one starts. So let's go up here. and let's say make it green. We go green right there. And actually you can see, I don't even think it initially started back there, but then it like bounced. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see how it turns out. We'll get the most dynamic one. Yeah, that's actually a little bit better than what we had last time. All right, so we got our uptrend, we got our downtrend. Columbus in the building. Buckeyes, what's up? We got our uptrend, we got our downtrend, and we can see that the up went up very quick, but the down has taken some time. But this is another tool we can use called the Fibonacci retracement. We can see from this spike, we can go to the top and then we could throw this one back down at the bottom. That way we get the full effect of it. Check this out. So using the Fibonacci tool, we can see that Ripple went all the way up, followed that line, and it's been consolidating pretty good on the breaks. So the first break is this 382 line. That's about, I think, 28%, something like that. It hit that pretty quick. It hit that real quick. And then it bounced up. And once, the thing about Fibonacci is once it touches the line on either side, it's probably going to go through it. It's going to go to the next one, right? So for example, this thing broke down. Where is our circle at? So it broke down right there. Right? This thing broke down right there. And when it broke down, it came and touched that orange line, this 382. It touched that so quick that it had to keep going down. It came up just a little bit just to, you know, run through the red, say, come on, red, you got to come back down with me. And then look at what it did. As soon as it broke through that 382, immediately it went down and touched the yellow. What does that say? That says that it needs to go through that line. And now, because it never touched that green, we know that this yellow is the new floor, okay? So this is just a quick tool. I don't really use it too often, but you can see, you know, it settles around one of these lines. So even, you know, if we throw up support on both sides of it, we got something that look like that on the bottom of it. We got something that looks like that on the top of it. And Ripple is literally bouncing in between them. And now it's settled down right about there, right? So even if we did another cool thing we could do, never done this, but we'll see how it works, is we could draw another Fibonacci, right? Because a good thing about Fibonacci is it repeats itself. It's infinite repetition. So if we were to do this, what does that look like? That doesn't really help us. That's just one. No, this is a Fibonacci retracement, so that doesn't really work. I'm not too good with the fibs. I'm much better with just straight trend lines. But we can see this is basically like a big consolidation area that Ripple is just sitting on right now. And what is it doing when it's sitting there? You got to think about it like a bull in the center of a ring. You think about a cowboy, those big bucking Broncos, you know, it's literally just sitting there before they open that gate. It's sitting there huffing and puffing and kicking its heels. And that's pretty much what Ripple is doing right now. It's not moving up and down the chart, expending energy. It's moving on. It's saving all of its energy inside to where when it makes a move, it's ready to break out. And I think that's what happened right there. So let's check this chart out. Let's confirm what we're looking at. Again, if you are fresh on the channel, this is Ripple XRP. We're on tradingview.com. This is a 2-hour chart, and the name of this video is Ripple Breakout, because this thing is about to take off, and you got a chance to make some money if you get in before the big move. So how do we know? How do we know? So we have our trend lines, right? We go bottom and we go top. Other thing we can do, copy and paste, put that at the highest point possible, copy, paste,